I'm here in the stead of my minister, Dr. Yao Osei Edichum. He would have wished to be here, but for an equally important assignment, he asked me to be here in his stead. Prof. Chair, so I'm reading the speech of Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Edichum. And all the messages, I'll send them. There are a few that he has addressed in the speech already. It is with great pleasure that I join you here this morning to launch the 60th anniversary celebration of the Premier University of Ghana Medical School, UGMS. I bring you very warm congratulations from the Ministry of Education and the government of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The UGMS, as well as we all know, holds a significant historical place as the first medical school to be established by Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of the Republic of Ghana in 1962. It was quite a daunting task, but with able support of profound visionaries like the late Professor C.O. Ismon and others, the school sailed through the difficulties and produced the first batch of locally trained medical doctors in 1969. And I am informed that some members of the first graduating class are here with us in this auditorium. If you are here, may you please raise your hand so that we honor you. We thank you for being here. It's always good to have your own. Your own will always be by you. We thank you for the services you've honored into the country and unto mankind. Without some of you, many of us would not have been here or even been born. Thank you very much for the wonderful work done. The school and its products rapidly established a prestigious brand and a good reputation both internationally and locally. And this has remained till now. And I agree with Prof. Chair, who said that it is the first, the best, and it is still the best. I agree with that. Because every medical student anywhere, first attempt was University of Ghana Medical School. If that failed, then we look elsewhere. And those of us who couldn't get near ended up being biology teachers. The medical school did not sleep on its else, but went on to facilitate through its alumni the establishment of University of Ghana Dental School, the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, and with the Ministry of Health, the University of Ghana School of Public Health, and the School of Biochemical and Allied Health Sciences. We say that you are not just mentors, you are mothers, fathers, and grandmothers, and great-grandmothers, because you have mentored and you have reclaimed all these institutions, not only in the University of Ghana, but all the other schools that we have, other colleges that we have at the various locations. We say, Ayiko. Thus, with the exception of nursing and midwifery training institutions, the UGMS can be said to have done a yeoman's job as far as health professional education in Ghana is concerned, and this is unparalleled. Ayiko to UGMS and her alumni. Prof. Chair, the school, in spite of its successes, has also had its fair share of challenges. And Prof. Chair had mentioned many of them. My minister has also listed a number of them. I'm sure there are also solutions down there. The Ministry of Education recognizes with genuine concern that there hasn't been a major expansion since its establishment, and this is affecting the school's ability to increase its intake. And that's the concern of all Ghanaians. Prof. Chair, we thank God you're still providing services to the expansion of medical care. If not for that, you would have been gone and gone for good.
The years ahead. Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, the University of Ghana Medical School, as others have noted, was the first medical school established in Ghana, and I believe it has remained number one. With due respect to deans from KNUST and UCC. Beyond being a pace setter for medical training in the West Africa sub-region, the school has been a mentor, or if you want, grand mentor, to all the other medical schools in Ghana. So for some, we are the mentors, for others, we are grand mentors, because our mentees also mentored some. The products of the medical school have consistently carried the torch of UG excellence and brightened every hospital wherever in the world they find themselves. UGMS-trained doctors have distinguished themselves through their exceptional competence and professionalism. And this is a testament to the quality of the training that they receive here. Such consistency is not achieved by chance. It has come on the backs of many illustrious deans and heads who have led this school, and the distinguished faculty who have served with extraordinary commitment over the last 60 years. So ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Vice-Chancellor and the entire University of Ghana community, I offer our heartfelt congratulations to the management, faculty, staff, alumni, and students of the University of Ghana Medical School for 60 years of excellence and exceptional professionalism. Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, the University of Ghana is extremely grateful for the great contributions that the University of Ghana Medical School has made towards uplifting the University of Ghana's image both locally and internationally. The school has shown immense leadership and been at the forefront of training high-caliber medical doctors that have been providing the medical health care for the country and beyond. In addition, over the years, like others have already noted, the medical school has provided mentorship for the establishment of other major units in the University of Ghana, including the famous Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, the University of Ghana Dental School, the School of Public Health, the School of Biomedical and Allied Health Sciences, and the School of Pharmacy. Honorable Ministers, ladies and gentlemen, despite these extraordinary achievements, the University of Ghana Medical School faces a number of challenges as it strives to maintain its global competitiveness while expanding opportunities to allow more Ghanaians and African students to access the high-quality medical training that we provide here. Medical training in the 21st century has evolved significantly from what it was 60 years ago, and UGMS must keep pace with global trends. There's an urgent need for the school to modernize its teaching and learning facilities and to expand these facilities to increase intake and also to retain and attract faculty. Honorable Minister, the limited resources available to the University of Ghana, despite these limited resources, we have made efforts on all fronts to try to support the school over the years. And this year, as part of the Vice-Chancellor's vision for enhancing the teaching and learning environment for students in the university and to use enhanced technology in our delivery of our services, the university will soon embark on a number of initiatives to modernize our classrooms and provide access to computers for all students and staff who need them. The Vice-Chancellor has asked me to lead some of these initiatives, and I can confirm, based on my knowledge of what we're going to do, the University of Ghana Medical School would benefit from some of the classroom modernization plans. However, honorable ministers, these efforts alone would not be sufficient. We would need the support of government, especially in the area of expanding the facilities to allow us to increase intake. Honorable Minister, I'm sure that everyone here is very familiar with the anguish and frustrations that prospective students and their parents go through each year during admissions. I'm sure each of us has experienced this either directly or through relatives and friends. Every year, many young men and women with outstanding academic credentials are denied the opportunity to pursue their passions and dreams of entering this premier medical school. And this is normally due to the limited facilities. I myself, I have experienced this disappointment before. As some of you would know, 26 years ago, I attended an interview right at the corner here to be admitted to the medical school based on my excellent, I was shortlisted for interview based on my excellent academic performance. But the interview was where it ended. I am fortunate enough that I found other ways to support healthcare delivery in the country. Others may not be so lucky. So we need to take steps to expand the facilities so that we can give opportunities to others. This challenge happens every year, and the free senior high school program has even increased the pressure as we have more and more students coming out of senior high school and look.
CEOs of our teaching hospitals, board chairs of several agencies in the health sector, and everybody, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to be here today to participate in the launch of the 60th anniversary celebrations of the University of Ghana Medical School. I thank the Vice Chancellor, the Dean, management of the school for giving me the opportunity to deliver these brief remarks. 60 years in the life of an institution, I believe, is a huge achievement. And the council, management, and students of the school, both past and present, have every cause to celebrate this milestone. The school has certainly come a long way since it started with a group of 41 students in October 1964. The theme for the 60th anniversary celebrations, building on 60 years of quality education, the role of technology, has been appropriately chosen to reflect the times we are in. And I commend the organizers for the foresight that went into the choice of the theme. Professor Chair, medical practice has evolved from the ancient times to modern day medical practice. The role of technology in modern day practice cannot be overemphasized. And permit me to highlight some key areas of advancement in the medical sector. Teaching. Medical education has evolved from the time where students were taught using boards, whether it's black or white. That is what we used. Electronic platforms were utilized for didactic lectures and demonstrations. Medical students now enjoy lectures with the use of computers and projectors, and even virtual reality. That section of rare bodies of students, which used to be the norm, has now been replaced with simulations in the teaching of anatomy. And some of us ran away from medicine after doing very well in biology and science and whatever it is, just because we couldn't see ourselves dissecting human bodies. We were afraid. The availability of electronic equipment such as CT scans and MRI are able to explain things even better. Diagnostics. The invention of the stethoscope enabled appreciation of breath sounds and heart sounds. Technology is further enhancing automatic interpretation of heart sounds. Again, let me add that the role of ultrasound scan and other imaging methods are helping to diagnose without opening people up. Advancement in laboratory diagnosis by detecting gross abnormalities is now the new norm. Most importantly, As you all may recall, technology helped in diagnosing and sequencing of COVID-19 virus and its variants. I acknowledge several products of this school who rose up to the challenge when COVID-19 broke out in Ghana. Without these highly trained professionals in our response to the pandemic, would have been in tatters. I wouldn't want to mention names now, but I believe our COVID response benefited most from people who are assembled here and others who couldn't make it, but in the profession that you are practicing in. Treatments. There are newer medicines for the treatment of some chronic diseases such as cancer and diabetes. There has also been the development of new antibiotics. With the aid of technology, we now have high-tech monitors for vital signs, such as interventional radiology for closure of mini surgeries. There has also been newer methods of rehabilitation, such as physiotherapy, speech therapy, and hearing aids. There are a lot more of these technological advances we can continue to talk about, but for want of time. We still have new areas to explore. Irrespective of the above advances in healthcare, and several others we could mention, I believe there is more to be done. The healthcare industry is ripe for some major changes, from chronic diseases and cancer to radiology and risk assessment. There are nearly endless opportunities to leverage technology to deploy more precise, efficient, and impactful interventions at exactly the right moment in patient care. Artificial intelligence is poised to be the engine that drives improvements across the care continuum. Today, we are treating fibroid without opening up human beings. AI offers a number of advantages over traditional analytics and clinical decision-making techniques, allowing humans to gain unprecedented insights into diagnostics, care processes, treatment variability, and patient outcomes. It may help design treatment plans or create pharmaceuticals faster. And I believe without technology, we couldn't, the whole globe couldn't have access to COVID vaccines in such a short time against all odds for vaccine development and administration. In this exciting new future, real-time partnerships and collaborations with centers of excellence around the globe will be crucial, and so investment in IT infrastructure will be a massive game changer. The Ministry of Health, which I head, is also leveraging on technology to improve our processes at agency levels, as well as our e-health project that I believe will be launched quite soon. We have been able to connect all the teaching hospitals. We have connected all the regional hospitals. We've done close to over 90 district hospitals that you are practicing in. And we are looking at, within some good time, linking up all our facilities, even including chief compounds, so that we can have the platform to do a lot of things that we are doing in medicine, either telemedicine, whatever it is, via technology. And there's a need for us to educate the young men and women who are your students to be able to be technology savvy, such that when these platforms have been introduced, they can have comfort in working with them. I will urge you to continue to work with us in the policy formulation functions of my ministry towards ensuring that no one is left behind and that all Ghanaians have access to quality health care when needed. Professor Chair, Honorable Ministers, lecturers, professors are crying for expansion of teaching facilities at the school and possibly even relocating the Korle Bu campus of the medical school. Those of us in actual health are also working to expand places where you can train your young people who are coming out to become doctors. We are working to try to put up a nephrology center in Korle Bu here. The contract has been awarded, and I believe some evidence is there now to see commencement of works. The two old big blocks in Korle Bu the maternal block and the surgical block, we are working on them. We've completed our arrangements for the maternity block. We are sourcing some little funds for the surgical block, and soon work will start on these 2 new phases. We are changing the face of your previous unit and creating a brand new infectious center for Korle Bu. When you go down there, you will see the 2 buildings that we are building now. So whilst we try to expand and recruit or enroll more students, we are also trying to give you ultra-modern facilities, good buildings, good equipment that meets demands of today, such that you'll also have some comfort in teaching our young people for us. Once again, do accept our hearty congratulations on this milestone commemoration. I join you all in looking forward to the next years with greater achievements for our country. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our country great and strong.